Hi everyone. So it's been a while, I guess. It's been like I think a month since that incident happened, and a little bit over a month since I hit my head. And I mean, my head is doing better. I haven't gone to the hospital, but don't worry. Eventually, I do plan to go see um, somebody about that because I've been having other issues before I hit my head. So yeah. Um, and I just want to make like a quick update video. So I went through a pretty hard time. I definitely had some PTSD from what happened with the guy, and some of you guys might think, well, you didn't actually get raped. Why are you going through PTSD? And first of all, like, you shouldn't invalidate people's feelings, you know what I mean? So if I feel that, then I feel it, okay? Just because maybe, and if you haven't gone through that, like, why are you judging somebody if you haven't even been through that? And people handle and things differently or whatever. So, but I am doing better now. It's not as bad as it was like the first few weeks. Like, I couldn't even like make a video like be on camera or anything, and I didn't really want to take pictures or anything because I just didn't want people to like look at me. And so yeah, and now and then like about so I was gone after this happened. I left and I stayed with my amazing friend's place. I stayed there and for like a week and a half, and so I was gone, and then I came back here after like a week and a half, and I didn't want to because just like memories, and then walking up the steps where like all that happened, it was just not fun. I just didn't want to be here. And then my neighbor, one tenant who lives downstairs, she's like the only one I talk to, but I don't talk to her a lot just because she's kind of judgy sometimes. So I told her what had happened to me because I wanted to like warn her, especially because she lives on the first floor, and I gave her the description of him and everything. And like, she told me after I came back that she said that she saw somebody like around 11 p.m. Outside of the building that she said matched the description of the guy. I don't know for sure if it's a guy. I would have to see him, but she said he matched the description and that he was just hanging out in front of the building, and that another tenant was going to get in, and then he was trying to go in, and I guess she was in the car, so she saw this because you can park on the street like right in front of the buildings, and she honked at the tenant that was going to go in and to like not let him in. Because then the tenant, I guess she said, he walked over to her in the car and was like, "What's up?" And then she told him like, don't let him in, he doesn't live here or whatever. And so they didn't let him in, and then he just like walked away, I guess. So that was kind of scary because I was actually home at that time. Like the time that she told me that night and that time, I was actually home. So if it was him, that was kind of scary if like he came back. But even if it wasn't him, it's scary to know that people just hang out there trying to get in. So now I'm just a lot more, like, I was already cautious before, very, protective of myself. But now, because of this, I have to be even more cautious, even more protective of myself. When I'm alone, I have to be mean. And it stinks because I don't like to be mean. I'm a nice person, but I have to put my safety first. So when I'm by myself, I'm by myself a lot. I live by myself. I'm trying to move out though, so yeah. Not really gonna go into the details of that, but yeah, I'm trying to move out. But you know, I'm by myself a lot because I live by myself, and then I take public transportation and everything. So yeah, and I mean, I've lived by myself before, so this isn't like the first time I've traveled alone to Europe and all over the U.S. So I've been alone a lot. Like I just do a lot of things alone, and so when I'm by myself, I'm very like just just more, I guess, yeah, cautious, and I have to be like a little more tough and kind of mean, and not talk to every single person I see because you don't know and how they're gonna be. And like now after the like it's like different levels. Like when I was younger, I never felt like I had to be on guard, and then I had some creepy stalkers in high school and at other jobs and stuff. So then I was like, okay, I have to be, and I was like friendly with everyone. And then after I had those experiences, I was like, okay, now I have to be kind of mean now, which stinks. So then I became a little bit like just not talking to every single person I see, or like not every single person I see because I'm a shy person, but like I would just try to be friendly. If I saw somebody who was by themselves, I would try to like talk to them and engage them and not make them feel bad. But then I realized, okay, a lot of them are alone for a reason because they're kind of creepy. So I have to just be more like a little bit less naive and just be like, okay, not everyone is going to be nice or has good intentions, and there are creepy people out there. So yeah, I became a little bit more on guard and everything, and just yeah. And then now after this, it's like on another level now where like when I'm by myself, I try to wear sunglasses, but sometimes I can't wear them because it might be nighttime, or like the sunglasses kind of ruin my hair, honestly. And when I have to go to work, I can't ruin my hair because with background acting and everything, you have to arrive with your hair and looking good and everything, so I can't really fix it once I get there. And it takes me a while to get there because of public transportation, so it's like I know it's kind of shallow, but like I can't mess it up. So I can't wear sunglasses when I'm going to work. So, the sunglasses were kind of like protection for me, where I'm like, okay, I can't make eye contact with anyone. I can kind of like spy on people in a way where like they might not know that I'm like looking at them. And not spy because like I love spying on people, but like in case like I see someone who's being creepy, I kind of see what they're doing without them knowing I'm looking at them. But when I don't wear sunglasses, I just avoid making eye contact with anyone right now. Mostly guys, because I know not all guys are mean, but I have to put my safety first because there's no one that's going to protect me. I don't have a bodyguard or anything with me at all times, so I have to protect myself. So, sorry, I have to avoid eye contact with people because, you might think it's weird, but the reason is because a lot of creeps, they like, if you make eye contact with them even for like a second, maybe you're just like looking around the area, maybe you're looking for something. If you like happen to make eye contact with someone for like a split second, they're like, oh my god, that means I can go talk to them, and they take it as like permission for you to talk to them. It's like, okay, I just was like looking in your area, I wasn't really looking at you, so they just take it too far. So that's why it's like I have to avoid making eye contact with them because they're gonna see it as like an invitation to like go talk to me, and I'm like, no, I don't. And honestly, my dog doesn't really help because he's really friendly and he likes people and stuff. So when I'm like walking him, I have him on like a really short leash now, super short, because if he he wants to like say hi to everyone and jump on everyone and stuff. And when it's little kids, it's fine, or like teenagers, whatever, especially if it's like a group and girls and guys or whatever. But some guys, like, because Ryuzaki goes up to them, they see as like, oh, he likes me, so that means she might like me and I have a chance with her and I can talk to her. And it's like, no, like, just because my dog went up to you, it doesn't mean that I want to date you. So my dog doesn't help, so I have to try to like keep him from like going up to everyone because I don't want to engage in any conversation, because what happened here, I engaged with the guy. Well, he also got really close when he was asking me like, oh, if I pay you $200, will you go on a date with me? Like, I had to tell him no. But now, and then he kept bothering me, and then I kept saying no, no, no. But now I don't even engage. Like, I still get, when I'm walking, I still get guys saying stuff. Oh, you're beautiful. Have a nice day. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm just trying to be nice. And I never buy that. Like, yeah, if you're just trying to be nice, you would say hi to everyone. I don't see you saying hi to everyone. So it's not because you're trying to be nice. You're trying to talk to me. Like, you're trying to talk to a woman, like, and hit on them. So just stop lying. Like, I'm not going to believe your stupid excuse. So whatever people say to me, I just, like, ignore it. I don't even, like, engage. So I don't make eye contact with people. I don't even, like, engage. I just keep walking, and I have my headphones. Well, not headphones. They're, like, the clip-on. The ones that hang on here. So I just pretend I don't hear them. And, they might call me names or say I'm being mean, but I don't care because I'd rather be safe than what was going to be the point of me engaging in them. They're going to hit on me, like, And there's been times where I'm on the subway and I'm like, looking down or trying to make contact with people or like looking at my phone, just trying not to look at anyone. And then I'll run into somebody I know, but that's fine, because they know me, so they'll like, be like, hey, what's up? They'll say my name and everything. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Obviously I'm not going to be like, But I do find that I'm like looking over my shoulder a lot more. I'm like scared that I'm being followed and everything. So I'm just like hyper aware, I guess, because I feel like I was always like kind of aware of like my surroundings and stuff, but now I'm more aware. I have to be. And I just want to thank some people because I got some weapons, I guess you can call them, or I'm not saying weapons, but self-defense items. So I got this knife. Well, this one I actually had before, but I just never really used it. But I will say, okay, I'll say this after, but. And then I got this little pepper spray. My friend Jonathan, thank you so much. And then my sister, she gave me this one, pink one. I don't really like pink. It's a little bright for me, but thank you. She got it. She was gonna get it anyways. She doesn't know what happened because she's my younger sister and I didn't want to scare her. But I did tell her it's like not a safe area, so yeah. So now I guess I can kind of have my own Batman utility belt, but I have to carry them in a way I can't see them. But I was angry for like the first few weeks after, just really mad. I'm still angry, but I guess it's not as bad as before, but I seriously wanted to punch like any guy who looked at me in a sexual way or talk to me. I just wanted people to leave me alone. And it's something I always wanted people to leave me alone. Not like forever, but like just like the creeps, basically. I want them to leave me alone. Like, it's like as a woman in a big city, especially as maybe like you're in a bad area. And it's not even like just the area that I live in. You can't just say, oh, just move out, because I've had things happen to me all over town. So it's not just downtown, okay? Like, I've had things happen, and not just LA. I've had things happen in other places where I live. Just here, I guess there's more people, and yeah, but it's happened in other areas of town, but this one's still bad. So it's not just like that one area, but I was ready to punch people. Like, I was like, if anyone freaking touches me, that's the other thing. I like try to be so far away from people now. Like, I mean, before, yeah, I like my personal space. I try to, but now I get like really far. Like, I make it really obvious, and I don't even care what people think. I don't care if people think I'm being stuck up, because like I said, I have to just put my safety first. And if I don't feel comfortable, I will get away from you. So I just don't like being that close to people anymore, like strangers and stuff. So, if I can avoid people, I will try to get like really far from them. And I just don't want them to have any chance to touch me, you know, even accidentally, or accidentally, because, you know, they could say it's, you know, accidental. So yeah, but, you know, when I'm with friends and I'm going out with them and stuff, I feel more comfortable because I know, like, you know, I have somebody there with me. But just when I'm by myself, I have to just, you know, protect myself. So yeah, I just don't really make eye contact with anyone, avoid them a lot. Like, I get really far from them as far as possible, and I just don't engage anymore. I don't even say anything because I engaged with that idiot, and I engaged with him to say no, you know, and he didn't care. So yeah, but and I feel bad for my patrons and stuff. So I did offer them, in case you're a patron and you haven't seen the announcement on the page, I did offer you guys, since I haven't really been able to film anything, because I just didn't really feel like it. I said that to any patrons, if, you know, you guys want, I can do like a 30-minute chat with you just to like make up for the lack of content. So, and no perverts, it's not like some sexual chat thing, it's just like chatting like on Skype or whatever, like just regular, just talking. So I don't know why people jump to that conclusion. I don't do that. But some better news, I have been working a lot more, which is good. So hopefully that means I can move out soon. So work has been keeping me really busy, which is good, and it's like the work that I like, working on set, more than some other jobs I have on the side that are not as fun. So I love being on set, and I'm just happy that that's getting better. And then I'm taking some acting classes, so those have been really cool. And it's what the teacher is really awesome. I would say their name because some of you might know who he is, but I'm not going to. But it's pretty cool, awesome teacher. And I am going to start taking other classes too, for hosting and for auditioning for commercials, because commercials, you don't know, especially if you book a national commercial, you can make a lot of money from just one. So it's kind of like a worthy investment to try to like book a commercial. So yeah, so that's another reason why like I'm not gonna be able to upload as many videos as often as before, because if I, you know, upload a video every day, or if I shoot a video every day, like I'm not gonna be able to like work or take classes, and you know, that's my dream. Like I, you know, want to focus on that more than YouTube. So I'm sorry guys, and I don't see myself doing YouTube forever, so it's just like a hobby, it's not my end goal. Especially because being a commercial, pay a lot more than being on YouTube. But I do have other videos that I filmed before all this happened, like, but they're just gonna take a long time to edit. So I have a WB tour with the Justice League exhibit. That one I filmed in like April or May. So that one still has to be uploaded. Then the DC exhibit in London, when I was in London with my friend Chris from the YouTube channel Cinema Savvy. So another DC video, and that one still has to be edited. It's a lot of footage. And then the videos I filmed on my trip of, you know, when I ran the 13K, meeting Henry, just other like travel tips and other stuff I filmed. So I definitely want to upload those. So, you know, but it's a lot of footage still. And then I went to there was like a Disneyland pop-up shop called That's From Disneyland, and it's really cool. It's this guy, he bought all these things and memorabilia, and like actual like cars from rides like from Disneyland, and he was auctioning them off. So I actually went to the exhibit, and it's amazing, and I filmed some stuff there, so that one has to be uploaded too. And then recently I went to a Warner Brothers animation exhibit at the Grammy Museum here in LA, and that was really, really fun. So there's that one to edit. So yeah, there's a lot of content that I filmed that I just haven't had time to edit because I've just been working a lot, you know, because I want to get out of here. I want to pay for those classes that will hopefully lead to bigger and better things. And yeah, you know, something's got to give, right? You know, that's what I want. That's my dream. You know, you can't really focus on YouTube that much. So yeah, I'm still gonna, like, those are gonna be my priority as far as videos. Like, I'm not gonna, like, oh, you know, make a video about this DC news thing or this, like, there's so much DC news coming out, and I can't make a video about everything because that's very time consuming, and like I said, I have work and classes and other stuff, like, you know, I can't make a video about that every day. So, yeah, so you'll have those videos to look forward to, all those vlogs, but it's gonna take a while. And hopefully some more comedy skits and stuff like that too. And yeah, so I think that's about it. I just want to thank everyone for their messages of support. And I guess that's it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to end this. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys later.